Hello YouTube, this is Ace the Gamer Playthroughs, and what we're going to be doing is going through a game that I actually really enjoy, Mobile Legends Adventure. I'm going to show you essentially a quick walkthrough, play-by-play on how to get from immediately starting a fresh account to hopefully Chapter 5 in this video. Which this method will work no matter what characters RNG you're given, etc. So make sure you pay clear attention. Alright, Ace the Gamer Playthroughs.
Luckily you
Now I skip everything, as you can all see. And with the animation with this guy, you can't really skip it for the very first. And so we will be going through a tutorial. As you can see, clear stage 2 or 2 in order to be able to fully get ×2 for speed. But as you can see, you just got Eudora, who's a green elemental.
As expected.
And they're gonna have us add.
You want to live.
But elements, I'll tell you about shortly. But elements are a very big deal in how fast you can essentially get through at least the campaign mode. When it comes to later on, though, what matters more than elemental affinity is the level of character that you're dealing with. Not levels as in right now our characters are all level 1, but levels as in... Oh, and we also get Raphael, of course, who's a light as well. But when it comes to levels of tiers for characters, it goes to show pretty much their potential in the game. Obviously, as you'll see,
Do you believe
in these games, especially when it comes to mobile, there's a clear distinction.
Let's fight, friend.
Okay.
I wish for peace in this land.
So the cool thing about elemental affinity is even if you're low leveled, as you saw, we're all essentially level 1 except for our tank front row guy right there, is it actually adds bonuses.
Healing prayers for everyone.
And you'll see it here. 3 heroes of the same type, aka color. You'll get plus 10 HP, plus 15. Then if there's a match of 3 and a match of 2, it's even more. And that's something, again, we pay attention to, because it just adds overall strength to your team. So even if it's lower tier characters, your overall battle power will actually be much higher than it would be if, for example, you had 2 weak characters, but one of them kind of goes hand in hand, like, as such. And what I actually like to do is, we're going to actually get a free higher tier character.
I'm a night fighter. I take full risk.
We can do it.
I hate that they
Let's fight,
make us do it
friend.
that way. But
Do you believe in miracles?
actually gonna do is equip all the items
Do you
we
want to know
can.
about lightning?
Hey, how
Um,
are things with you?
okay, cool. With that, as you can see, our strength increased a little bit more, but I mean, it's obviously Layla is blue and Eudora is green. Raphael and Tygil is
Victory, baby!
yellow or light. And because of that, I'd rather give in Raphael levels instead of her, because this would be a lot higher, but again, this is just the tutorial.
My lightning stand off!
But also keep in
Prayers
mind,
for everyone.
even during the tutorial, you don't want to give more levels to characters than you normally would want to,
I'm sorry.
because we're going to get that high tier character very soon. And with that high tier character, we're actually going to increase that character's power and level by as much as we can. And that's actually going to be what's going to carry us forward the fastest way
I'm
possible.
sorry. Alice, there's...
What I like about this, we're going to get a lot of potions, a lot of diamonds. Every little bit's going to help us for sure. And by getting the blue essence that we did, it's actually going to make leveling the higher tier character much faster, actually. And that's why people do the campaign and auto collect. Oh no. Oh, we're not gonna make it, I don't think.
A knight
Yeah.
bites. I take full risk.
What's it gonna make us do? Yeah, auto collect again.
Hey! How are... Do you believe in miracles?
Actually, I'm gonna
Let's
make
fight, friend.
yeah, I'm just gonna increase him because I just want to get through this, and overall it's actually not going to negatively impact as much as it would by not doing that. But hopefully with Raphael like that, it'll, there we go, survive Alice's ult, as we call it. Nice, very nice. Next chapter. Nice, and here
You're late.
is we're actually gonna see who we're gonna come up with. Let's see. Alright, and it's a dark character, Farza, who
Whoa!
it really isn't bad. She's not the best,
You're too slow.
but there could
Bye.
absolutely be much worse characters, believe it or not. So,
Glory
as
will
mentioned,
return to the name of the
let's see,
crown.
she has light equipment.
I wish for peace in this
light
land.
equipment.
Stay away from me if you
light
want to live.
equipment. So we're gonna take
you
everything off
believe
of
in
Raphael
miracles?
because she's
My power.
lower tier,
It came at a
of
high
course,
price.
but she's also lower star level. Super rare 5-star is much better, and we're already at 19. So
Let's fight, friend.
we're gonna do
Do
that.
you believe in miracles?
And
Let's
actually, to
fight,
get more
friend.
diamonds, we're gonna go to story on every single character. So,
Do you believe in miracles?
gonna do that. Gonna go one by one. Alright, and
We can do it!
gonna do that. So now we're simply going to go to quest, see what we can collect, which can be all of those, and of course the diamonds and all of these wonderful things. And the goal is to get 2,500 diamonds so we get our second guaranteed high tier character. But
My power.
Let's fight, friend.
I wish for peace in this land.
Do you want to know about...
Alright,
My power.
and now just because
It
of
came at a
that,
high
we are
price.
way higher strength, as you're able to see. We're almost at campaign 2-2, that one's beaten as you see me click. It'll be 2 times speed, so we'll be actually 2 times faster. But we're about 11 minutes in
I'm
now.
sorry.
And we're
certainly
already kind of flying through a bit, so, but again, if you can be a little bit more patient than I was, want to save as much gold and everything for your super rare characters.
Stronger.
Look at that, one ult and
Cross
everything
this
just
river and we enter...
died, so,
I wish for peace in
unbelievable.
this land.
Okay.
We can do it.
Actually, what I'm actually gonna do is, I want to dismantle those guys.
My
This is gonna
power.
actually matter
It
way
came at a high price.
more. Because look at that, 1,600 already. That's much better than where
I
it
wish
was.
for peace
So,
in this land.
Do you want to know about...
Hey, how are things with you?
and
Glory will return to the name.
Let's fight, friend.
yeah. Okay, now let's get back to this. But as you can see, we're already way stronger than we were. And all we did was, yeah, now we're gonna be flying through this, guys.
Healing prayer. Bow to the sky.
And you may be wondering, why do I have a full team when I could essentially just be using her, and I'll show you why. If we remove just Eudora, you deploy less than 5 heroes, start battle anyway, this will come up
Do you want to know
the
about...
entire time, which takes even more time. So since we don't want that to continue popping up, that's essentially why no matter what,
Bow to the sky.
every character,
This
every 5 team on. Again, it's
We
not
can do it.
required, but if you're going for speed, this is how you get through it the fastest.
My power too weak.
Alright.
Feel time. Keep it up. Face my fury.
And honestly, it actually works out because although they don't do too much damage at level 1 and low tier, they still do damage, so. And Labyrinth, as you all know if you've played before, is fairly fun. Let's see. Okay, we'll do that for the bonus. And you'll see
Oh, look.
31 instead
Somebody's
of
scared. Stay away from me.
27.
Oh,
See,
look.
so that's why.
Somebody's
And yeah, it's just level
scared.
difference, but 2 and 2 and 2. This really works out great for us comparatively. Now, in a perfect world, getting a light hero to start is
Face my
great.
fury.
You get the initial 3
This is
matches.
just the beginning.
But it's not essential to go fast or anything else. Since we don't really have, let's see. And again, you want to go this way as well, because this is how you're going to get the most squares without battling anything right away. And we're saving the bombs for the boss, actually. So,
Stand fast.
Because it'll definitely mean more against the boss, but do is this. And again, we're just gonna go through the labyrinth, not just because the tutorial wants us to, but even you're starting a second world, you definitely, when you skip the tutorial, which you can do after your first, you can actually, we'll freeze him. This is actually what I would recommend for anyone to go directly here, because you will get more heroes to work with immediately, and I'll show you why, as well as more diamonds. It's just all around. It makes a lot of sense to do the labyrinth as soon as you can. And since there's no more floors left after this one, it doesn't really matter what we picked as our bonus, but what we're going to do first, collect these. Going to collect again everything that we can as we go through this, because everything will save us time. And so you're going to want to buy both of these for leveling, obviously. And instead of saving up initially for one of these guys, which some like doing, what I like doing is the random 3 stars and just getting all of them right away, because there's a chance we could get a 4-star, but most of all, if we get even 2 or 3 new ones, that's 200 to 300 more purple diamonds, which and see, we got a lot of new ones. Perfect. A lot of new heroes. And we got some achievements. There we go. And
The glory of the Empire.
okay, so in the gallery it'll show you nice, so we got 300 diamonds out of that, as well as some achievements, and that's why again, you want to do that immediately, even if you see a character you really want there. And of course, we're going to go with getting all of this stuff. Alright. And for the sake of the diamond event potentially not being a thing, we're not going to do that, but oops, wrong one. Sorry guys. Meant to click Wishing Shrine. This is where we're going to get our second SSR 5-star hero. Ooh, we got Saber, which, sure, he's blue and not black, but he's a very good character in general. So I absolutely like that. Dismantle Shrine. I'm gonna quick select. And then we're gonna auto there. And just look at this. We're getting so many potions. And this guy is medium, so
Hey, how are things with you?
goodbye, Layla.
I never run away from a fight.
Do that. I believe Alucard.
A good demon hunter has no
is,
mercy on their kills.
for us as well. So is this one. So you can see early game, there's a lot of opportunity to get a lot of diamonds very, very quickly.
I never run away from a fight.
I'm actually going to get Saber as high as possible. You may be wondering, why am I keeping Tygeal at level 11? It's because after we clear Chapter 4, we'll actually get the opportunity to get a third SSR hero no matter what. And we can just transfer the level 11 Tigreal to that character.
My power. It came at a high price.
Okay. And now
I'll
do
keep
this.
fighting till I get an answer.
And look at that, look how strong we are. Actually, what I'm gonna do, unconventional usually, but actually, this makes more sense for the team chemistry, because she's blue and up front tank as well. And, so we're gonna want Layla. We're actually gonna get two, well...
What are we waiting?
That's what we'll do. And now the team composition
I'll keep fighting
will
till I
be
get it.
much stronger.
We can do it.
There we go. Now we're just gonna breeze through like it's nobody's business. Look at that. So great. And we're just gonna breeze through essentially until the Tower of Babel is available. And we're just gonna go in, go out, and we're gonna continue just for a bit. But right now my priority is to get our hero in back here, the other SSR hero that's not level 41 yet, to level 41. And that's going to help with a very particular quest, which is vital to get to where we want to go as fast as we want to get there. So, because with quests, when you get the Holy Sanctuary, what you're going to want in order to get just a ton of free levels essentially is to make sure you can put as many characters in there as possible. And also with Tower of Babel, it gives you diamonds and everything, so you can actually try to get more and more higher tier heroes. But the reason we do the campaign as much as we
Glory will
do,
return to the name of the crows.
we
Oh, Jawhead, you should take a bath.
okay, let's see. Anything else is so that because doing the campaign, as mentioned, we're definitely gonna be able to build very
Bow to the sky.
because Blue Essence comes from specifically, as you saw, we just got 1300. And even our daily, you know, when there's nothing else you can do to advance, you wait a few hours to collect your this guy right here. This increases over time the further you get, and so if you can, you always want to start back to trying to beat the campaign level that you end up being halted at when you have nowhere else to go, nothing else to do, because you're just stuck, the level ends up being too low, etc. But an actual positive about, of course, having you know, a dark hero like this is there's not a lot of weaknesses to really pay attention to, because it affects light as much as light affects it, which means none of these elements impact us negatively. Where, because of Saber's here, Saber's gonna be good against martial or red heroes, but elemental or green heroes will counter him. And having the least amount of
Keep up if you can.
I'll be fixing you. Time. Bow to the sky.
Another one bites the dust.
There we go, Tower of Babel. So what we're actually going to do is, we're going to press challenge, but we're not actually going to challenge yet. because again,
Glory will return to
we want to get this one to 41. And just a little bit more context, because I keep saying that without too much background. When we get the Holy Sanctuary eventually, which is either chapter 5, 6, or 7, I don't remember exactly. If you have 5 of your main heroes all at level 41, you'll get about 16 hours worth of blue essence immediately, as well as I believe 100 diamonds, or gems rather, purple gems. So it's vital when you have a character you really like or that you're forced to use. Like, although we like Saber and this other character, we are forced to use them because they're the strongest we have access to right now. It's either way, it's always recommended, again, to get all your heroes eventually to level 41 for that particular reason. And as you saw with, as you'll see here, you can level transfer. So if, let's say we got another 5-star hero instead of Helda here, they could instantly become level 11. And because of that, it only costs 12 purple gems, or 20 purple gems each time you do that. That's essentially one floor of Tower of Babel that you didn't beat yet. A daily mission or two. It's not enough to make or break you. So that's why I'm not really worried about having that as something that is added to this guide that I'm essentially giving. This is definitely a walkthrough / guide for those who alright. We're at VIP 1. Perfect. Because of that, we got this guy who's new as well, which means diamonds. Got new equipment
I'll
for
keep
Saber,
fighting till I
which
get
is
an
wonderful.
answer.
My power.
Better equipment
It
is
came at a high price.
not a make or break
What
usually
have
for
they done to the
characters,
labyrinth?
but it is. Let's see. I like the setup so far. Fusion Shrine. Ooh, and we could use Eudora now, but I think chemistry-wise, it's better where we're at for now. But if we get stuck, we could always
Do you want to know about
switch it out or give that level 11 to her and see if that'll make a difference. But again, for now, we're doing really well. But back to equipment. When it comes to equipment, it only really makes a big difference when you have higher tier equipment. And if you don't, you can't level them. Equipment doesn't make too big of an impact, but it does if you're stuck. You have nothing else you can possibly do to make your character stronger. Equipment's like your last chance to really make it work. Let's see. So I'm actually going to challenge Tower of Babel now, and I'm going to do this.
I'll leave it to you.
You can see we're totally running through that like super easy, and we waited this long, so now when we sweep, we'll go up way more floors. We got all this stuff, all these goodies. I just like waiting. doing a big bunch like that instead of just little at a time, because again, it's not like we were stuck in campaign to, oh no, we have no one else to do, and so we're getting really close to the next 2,500, which is my current goal. But since there's nothing else we can really get, like the arena, it's best to just keep going with the campaign.
Bow to the sky.
That's usually how it's gonna be till we.
Wait!
Kill all at once.
Face my fury.
I need to be stronger.
Good job!
Alright. We're getting really close to chapter 4, and so I'm gonna try to get this person.
Face my fury.
I'm actually gonna level up to level 11 as much as possible, because oh great, the tavern. This is always a must, whether you have tutorial or not. The game will just make you do this, so which is fine. It actually helps a lot, like that, for example. Alright, and we might not have enough. Yeah, not enough qualified heroes, but as you can see, we're getting the diamonds, which is great. We're at 2,500 mark. We can get potentially, if it's the games with us. But first, we're gonna use the ticket we got for. That's gonna automatically, and that's why I don't mind the automatics, because it'll add more types of essence we need, no matter what, and it also adds. Ooh, this is a very, very high tier. Nana's very high tier. She's one of the best supports in the game. So the fact that we got her already is absolutely amazing. And it's so amazing, I'm actually going to go out of my way to level her immediately. Like immediate. Right after I collect the purple gems, of course, for our new, all of our new characters that we
these
just
legs
got.
an ingenious invention?
Boys, raise the sails.
Alright, so
Glory will return to the name of the crows.
gonna do that. And then we're going to dismantle her to her. We're gonna get Nana up as high as we can.
Really like Mia.
So let's see how high we can get her right now. Might be not too high, but this is gonna make it so that we're just steamrolling.
I will not succumb.
Yeah,
Stay
honestly,
away from me if you want.
I'm
We
gonna
can
take
do
Layla away and
I really
Do you want to know about
I'll
lightning?
put
Mac?
her on my team. At this point, we don't really have enough for any.
Stay away from me if you want to live.
I'll do that. There we go. And honestly, when we're at chapter 4, which actually, if we're not at chapter 4, yeah, we're not chapter 4. When we hit chapter 4, I'm gonna go back to the Tower of Babel and see what I got. Of course, we'll go back if I get stuck for whatever reason. But with Nana, as you can see, she revives Deku, and she heals. Like, such a ridiculous support, and her strength, 9k versus their 6k. If you have high tier characters like we do, especially the strongest support, even if it's 9,000 to 10,000, we would still potentially steamroll them. So it looks like we're gonna stop no time soon as far as being stuck, and this is usually because of our don't really get a third hero like that. This time we were very, very lucky. But at a certain point, like let's say you did what I just did, and you have 2 purple heroes by the end of it instead of just 1, you're gonna want to make adjustments accordingly. So
I never.
What?
Do you want to know about lightning
just gonna
magic?
set. Honestly, since they pose no threat, we might as well just go up as high as possible, because we're getting rewarded for it anyways. Not even taking that long, as you can see, we already got Elite. I don't usually care about ranking in Arena. I just care about the rewards, which will save a lot of time, so so as you can see, we're getting all these great things just by participating as much as we earned. Actually gonna do another premium summon. Okay, at least we got more diamonds.
I'm Cyclops, the Star Soul Magician.
Alright, let's see. 620 though, which is really low, but it's okay. Because what we're gonna do is, quick apply. Maybe we'll get some friends. Maybe not, but, usually unless you're in like a non-brand new server,
Excuse me, have you seen Master Malik?
you will most likely get friends fairly quickly. What I like to do as well is just, there's a nice add me. I like to do that so people in general will, add you. So, as mentioned, we're going to continue, but look at that, 93, 64, it's like so unbelievable how RNG really helped
Bow to the sky.
especially, or really not help. Like I'm very satisfied with this team, even though we don't really have any chemistry for, you know,
Bow to the sky.
elements, but or colors, however you want to talk about it. Type. We don't have any type synergy right now to where we get crazy bonuses, but again, these 3 characters are in general really not that bad. Nana, of course, very, very good.
Face my fury.
So I'm satisfied, even though usually I like keeping elements the most consistent I can, because it actually makes a very big difference as time goes on. But you don't want to trade off really low tier character, like we don't want to replace if there's a light character, which we don't have a tie tier for a black character like Balrog that's actually low. We don't want to keep Balrog in for, you know, the two elements if the light character, for example, which wouldn't help the synergy, is better. As far as overall quality, tier ranking of itself. But, unless you like have to, you want to stick with matching colors the best as possible, unless it's the difference is way too astounding, right? Like if you have like 3 purple 4 stars and 2 5 stars, you don't want to not use the 4 or the 3 purple stars just to have better balance with 3 stars. Just a good rule of thumb.
like my power.
Okay.
I really like.
So what I'll actually
Glory will
do,
return to the name of the crows.
you want to click quick select twice when you have all these hammers, because when you level up
I never run away from a fight.
equipment like that just to 20,
really
it actually
like
goes
Do
with
you want to know
quests.
about
I will not.
I think it's upgrade equipment, yeah, all that, but also achievements, quests, you'll see soon. Let's see.
Kill all at once.
Face my fury!
Pay attention to each.
Forgive me.
I'm the
Like
bravest.
barely going down for our main characters, well, heroes rather. And Nana, of course, heals and revives. So even if you lose Saber, for example, and we're about to lose, Nana might be able to revive him, and he'll just,
Face my fury!
it'll be like quarter health,
I'm
but it might be enough to get us through said stage campaign. Might be enough to get us through the labyrinth,
Outstand. Keep up if you can.
Tower of Babel floor. And that's just why supports are very good to have in this game.
Keep up if you can.
Especially again, Nana.
I'm the bravest.
Like she not only heals but revives a dead hero of yours. It's like wow, like that's definitely overpowered.
Bow to the sky!
Especially with even better heroes than the ones we have right now.
Bow to the sky! This is just...
And this, I believe, will make us to chapter 4, which, as mentioned,
Found your weak spot.
get the Tower of Babel one more time,
Face my fury!
just to see how much else we can get.
Is my puppet?
One shot, one kill.
Ooh.
Face my fury! I'll leave it to you.
It's not gonna put
Now this
down on
tank of theirs, if you have her, I definitely recommend using her like on these
Bow to the sky!
just not even caring
Another
about
fight.
the elemental type affinity bonuses, because she's very high tier as well. We're gonna go to the next chapter. Before we do battle, just gonna,
I really like Mia.
yes, there we go. And
What are we waiting for?
alright, and just
Stay away from me.
check.
I really like Mia.
Alright, anyone
I'll keep fighting till I get.
My power.
Okay, so
Stay away
Eudora's
from
gonna
her.
be
You
next
want
because she's purple. But which means she's automatically stronger than Blue's. So we're gonna level her up to 41 A-Staff as well, and see, because of the equipment we got only 10 purple diamonds, but still. Okay, so we need to send 10 hearts, enhance equipment 10 times. You know what, that's what I'll do.
Glory
I'll,
will return to the name of the crows.
I'll max out the
really,
3
really
I
like
have, 3 blue I have.
I never run away
Because,
from a fight.
Stay away from me. if
I
you
want
to.
those
Are we
purple
waiting for?
gems very badly, so oops. Upgrade. Sorry guys, I'm okay, there we go. We're at 1200, but then we're gonna be at extra. Oh, it's 300 diamonds at 400 though. Oh well. But hey, saves us time. We're gonna sweep as usual. Oh, that's why. Oops. Okay.
Do you want to know about lightning magic?
And this is the only issue I have with Tower Battle is when you get new teams and such, you have to
Violence is
normally
never the answer.
Another
do
one
the
is my
stage like normal instead of sweeping, but as you can see, we're at 22 now, floor 22. Wow, wow, wow. And we got our 300 diamonds on, or 300 purple gems on top of that. Is there anything, yeah, we got summon. Alright, and at this point, we're almost at 1800 purple gems. We're gonna get the free stuff, but we're also gonna spend on these two, of course. And, depending on who it's, since it's for Eudora, there's no reason to buy that, for example. Ooh, but since this is for Nana, we're gonna want to buy that first before going after ooh, that's for Nana. What about this? Ooh, that's for Saber. I want to get Nana up most though right now, and we're close to 2400 from the shrine, so that's always good as well. And as you can see, we're halfway to a 5-star, but that 5-star could be a not so great.
Excuse me. Have you seen Master?
My power.
Do you
A
want to
not
know
so
about
great
lightning magic?
Glory
hero,
will
5-star
return.
hero. It could be a very
really
low
like
tier
Mia.
hero, believe it or not. So, oops. That's the case. I'll just get that to 10 for now. And I wonder if we could sweep again. Yes, we can. And so for now, we're at chapter 4, and this is where I'm gonna end it. But since we're at chapter 4, and I want to get us to chapter 5 to show you guys some more cool stuff, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and keep an eye out for the next video in this walkthrough series. This is Ace the Gamer, and I'm signing out.